Hello and welcome back to John R. Prospecting. Today we are going to be going through a pay dirt that I got just over a year ago, and I was actually kind of excited to go through it. So let's open it up and show you guys. Remember doing the mail call on these. We'll open up this one first. It's the Colorado Leadville Paydirt. This is from Colorado Gold Camp. And let's open up this one. And these are the other little ones that I got. I believe there's supposed to be 1 gram of gold in this one. I think a half in this one, and I think a quarter or something like that in these. But we are going to open them up and take a look. We got a Colorado Gold Camp sticker there. That's awesome. That's the Motherload bag. This is the half-pound bag. And a smaller bag. We're going to go through all 3 bags. So let me go get a tub, clean this off, and we'll open them up and take a look at the material. We'll be right back. Alright, so I got a tub here. I think I'm going to go through this one first. It's sealed in this bag. We bought this last year in December in 2022. It says, "Happy Holidays, John, and Heavy Pans, D." Thank you very much. And we got another Colorado Gold Camp sticker, which is awesome. We'll have to move this around here so I could put it next to mine. Very cool. Alright, so this is the first one we're going to go through. It's the Colorado Gold Paydirt Panning Concentrates Golden Garnets. And there is supposed to be gold in here, just not too much. Let's open it up and show you guys the material. Looks like it's number 202. You must number them. Alright, let's pour the material out. Not really seeing anything, but hopefully there is gold in here. We'll just pour the rest of it out. Alright, looks like we got all the material out. Take a look. I don't know what Colorado material looks like, but there it is. Got my magnet here. We're going to see if there's any magnetics. Oh yeah, there's a lot of magnetics. Look at that. Wow. That's quite a bit of magnetics, so no harm, no foul. We're going to keep it in and mix it up. So there we go. Again, I'm not seeing any gold yet. And the only way to find out if there's gold in here is to get my catch pan, my panning pan with some water. And we're going to find some gold. I'm going to go get it and we'll be right back. Alright, I got my panning station all ready here. We got some jet dry. That breaks the surface tension of the water, so the small gold does not float away and ride on top of the water. This will actually make the gold sink to the bottom of the pan. Alright. I got the material right here, and I don't think I'm going to classify it. There really isn't much in here of the bigger stuff. I don't think I'm going to classify it, so we're just going to pour some of this in the pan and see if there's any gold in it. Alright, let's take a look at it. Hopefully there's something in here. I remember the description, it did say there was gold in the bag, so hopefully there is. I didn't see any garnets in here either. They're probably really tiny, and I'll probably see them at the bottom with all the gold. Because garnets are heavy like gold. I don't know what their weight is, but I just know they're heavier and they will sink to the bottom. Seems pretty easy to pan so far. Don't seem that difficult. Even with all the big stuff in there. Alright, we're getting down to the last little bit here. There's basically just black sand and heavy magnetics in here. Alright, let's see. See if I'm going to have to come back and clean this up. Because I am seeing gold. So you know what? I think I'm going to go clean this up. As you guys could see. Let me zoom you guys in really quick. See, there's a ton of gold up there. I just have to clean it up. So we'll be right back. Alright, so I just went through that first bit of material and cleaned it up. Let me show you the gold that we found. Check that out. Let me zoom you guys in. Check that out. Lots of fine and super fine gold. Very cool. And these are some of the garnets that I found. I was actually kind of shocked that I found them. They were on the bottom underneath all the light material with all the black sand and by the gold. But check out that line of gold. Nice amount of fine gold. Very cool. Let me zoom you guys out. Alright. We're going to suck this gold up in the snuffer bottle. Lots of super fine gold. Looks like we got it all. Very cool. I guess I'm going to pick the garnets out. And I'll show you guys at the end how many we get. Because I'm going to go through that little bit of material one more time. Make sure there's no more gold. And then I'm going to pan out the rest of the material. So we'll be right back when I'm done panning the rest of the material out. Alright, so I just went through that last little bit of material. Let me show you the gold that I found. Check it out. Let me zoom you guys in. Check that out. A ton, and I mean a ton, of super, super fine gold. Starting way over here, all those little specks are gold. I think the chunkiest piece is like right there or right there. That is some super fine gold. Lots of it. So let me zoom you guys back out. Alright. So I'm going to suck that gold up in the snuffer bottle. Now, this time it was a little hard because there was a lot of super fine gold. It was a little bit tricky to go through. But I think we got it all. I am going to go through this material one more time just to make sure I got all that super fine gold. So I will be right back once we check out the material one more time just to double check it. So we'll be right back. Alright, so I got all that gold cleaned up. Let me show you the gold. Check it out. Look at all that super fine gold. Kind of blurry, but I think that's as best as I could do. Very cool. Awesome looking stuff. Very fine gold. So that was the first little bag. We're going to go through this bag next. Let me open it up. I believe it is heat sealed. Yep, it's heat sealed. Got to open it up. And let me go get a tub. All right, we got the tub right here. So let's pour it out and show you guys the material. It's probably going to be the same. So far it looks the same. A little bit more magnetics. I see a piece of gold right there on top. It probably just got covered. Saw a nice little small flat piece. let's check it out. Yeah, it looks like the same material. And let me show you the first piece of gold. Check it out, right in front of my finger. Very cool. Nice big piece of gold. All right. Very cool. And I am seeing a lot of fine gold in there too. So let's pour some more material out. Oh, I got a piece of turquoise right there. That's very cool. At least that's what it looks like. Check it out. A nice piece of turquoise. Very cool. Awesome. And let's pour the rest of the material out. May have to classify this because there is some bigger rocks in there. And there's probably going to be a lot of fine gold in here too, from what it looks like. I think we got it all out. I don't feel anymore. So there we go. Let's show you guys the material. Some bigger pieces in here. Let's see if there's any magnetics again. Oh yeah, there is a lot. Holy cow. A lot more than the first bag. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and classify this really quick. Separate the plus 10 and minus 10. So let me go classify and we'll be right back. Alright, so I got that material classified. Let me show you the material. Here's the plus 10 material. Not a whole lot, but it's just going to make it a little bit easier to pan the small material. Let me show you the minus 10 material. There you go. Again, looks like the same Colorado Gold Camp material. There was a couple of nice chunky pieces of gold in here, which is going to be nice to see after panning very tiny gold. There it is right there. Very cool. And there was a couple more. I just noticed that bigger one, which I think is probably the biggest piece in here. So, all right, so I think I'm going to go ahead and pan the bigger material first. So let me go get my panning station all set up, and we'll be right back to start panning the big material. All right, I got my panning station all ready to go. We're going to pan out the big material first. So let's pour it out. I don't think there's any gold in here, but you never know until you pan it out, right? Let's get those out of the way. Let me save this piece of turquoise. Put it with the garnets. This stuff shouldn't be that hard to pan out. A lot of light stuff in here. Like I said, I don't think there's any gold in here. I kind of glanced through it really quick. I didn't see any. Didn't even dirty up the water at all. A lot of bigger magnetics. Alright, let's see if there's any gold in here. A lot of quartz though. No gold. Alright, so I think I'm going to start panning out the little material. I'll come back when we get most of it panned out and show you guys some gold. Alright, so we got a lot of that material panned out. There's probably about one more pan left. Let me show you the gold so far. Let's zoom you guys in. Check that out. Yeah, there's a little bit chunkier gold in this. There is still some fine stuff up there, but it is just a little bit chunkier than the last bag. That stuff was super fine. This stuff kind of feel the gold this time, which is awesome. Let me zoom you guys back out. All right. And we're going to suck this gold up in the snuffer bottle. Now I did empty, obviously you guys saw it, I did empty it out for the first bag. We are going to do the same for all three. We're going to keep the gold separate per bag. I'm going to go through this material one more time. I'm going to go pan the rest of this material, which is a little bit, and we're going to come back and show you guys the rest of the gold. So we'll be right back. All right, I got that all panned out. Let me show you guys the gold that we got from the rest of the material. Let me zoom you guys in. Check that out. Some nice chunkier gold. I think that's the biggest piece right there. Very cool. And there is still some really super fine gold. But very cool. We did find hopefully all the gold. I didn't see any more. So let me zoom you guys back out. And let's put it with the other gold in the snuffer bottle. Yeah, so I was looking to see how much I paid for these bags. I paid $37 for this 2-ounce bag. It's supposed to have 1/4 gram of gold in it. This bag here is a 1/2 pound bag. It was $58, and there's supposed to be 1/2 gram of gold in it. This bag here was $98, and there's supposed to be 1 gram of gold in it. So altogether, we should have 1.75 grams. So hopefully we're getting there. And so far, that's the garnets and that one turquoise that I found. I was pulling out as many garnets as I can. I'm not too sure what's going to be in this one, but we'll find out just shortly. So I'm going to go through this material one more time, just double check to make sure there's no more gold. And then I'm going to clean it up. We're going to get the gold in one of these metal trays here so we could start drying. And we're going to come back and show you guys the material from the last bag. We'll be right back. All right, I got that all cleaned up. Now let's show you guys the last and final bag. Was heat sealed just like the other one. Again, probably going to be the same material. Check it out. Add some bigger material. Let's pour it out and show you guys the material. Bigger material, just like that last bag. There's quite a bit of it in this one. Now, if I remember reading on the website that this is supposed to be chunkier gold, like their chunkiest bag that they sell, we'll have to find out. I did see a couple of pieces of gold. I think in this bag there's supposed to be a nugget valued at $2.50 for every 4 ounces you buy or something. They have it really weird. Like there's supposed to be a nugget worth $1 in this one for every so many ounces you buy. All right, let's take a look at it. And again, there is some bigger material in here. Here's the big piece of gold. That's probably the $2.50 little picker. Check it out. Very cool. Kind of look at it. It has like a Tyrannosaurus Rex with the mouth open over here. Let's flip it over. Yeah. Kind of looks like a Tyrannosaurus Rex, like the head. Very cool. Let's drop it. Not so bad. But there is some organics in there. Another piece of gold right there. Maybe all the gold's that big. I don't know. But since we're here, we'll check it for any magnetics. This is going to be 1 pound of material. And again, a lot of magnetics, just like the last one. Kind of figured. Like I said, it's probably all the same material. So I'm going to go ahead and classify this material when I get back classifying it. we'll be back and we're going to start panning out the material. So we'll be right back. All right, we got all that cleaned up. Let me show you the gold from the second bag. Check it out. Some nice looking chunkier gold in there. Very cool. We'll see if that's a half of a gram when we weigh it up. I did get the other stuff classified. Let me show you the plus 10 material. There's a lot of black rocks in this. It is all magnetics. And there was a couple of pieces of chunkier gold. That one right there, that one, and then that one right there. So I'm not too sure if there's any more gold in here. I don't think there is, besides those 3 pieces. Very cool. And like I said, all these black rocks, they're all magnetic. Here is the minus 10 material. Again, some fine stuff. We did see 1 piece of gold right there that was actually on top. It was trying to stay in the screen, but it fell through. Not too bad. Very cool looking piece though. We'll pan out the small material. So let's start panning it. And then I'll go pan more of the material and we'll show you guys when we get probably halfway through it, or a little bit more than halfway through, of how much gold we're finding. Like I said, there should be a gram of gold in this. I don't want to bore you guys by panning this material, so let me come back and we'll show you guys the gold that we get from the first pan. Alright, we got that little bit of material from the first pan all panned out. Let me zoom you guys in so I can show you guys the gold. Check that out. A lot of super fine gold up in here, super fine. You got that one nice bigger piece. Very cool looking. Nice amount of gold for the first pan. So now we're going to suck this gold up in the sniffer bottle. Again, I'm keeping all the gold separate between the bags. So I already sucked the gold up. We're going to come back when we get about, I'd say about half of the material. We'll show you guys the gold. And we'll be back when we pan some more out. Alright, so I probably got a little bit more than half the material panned out. Let me show you the gold that I found so far. Tell you one thing, man, super fine gold. Let me zoom you guys in. Check that out. Super fine gold again. I thought it was going to be a little bit chunkier, but I guess I thought wrong. Lot of, and I mean a lot of magnetics while I'm back panning it. Let me zoom you guys back out. Yeah, so it's a little tough. We are going to suck this gold up. I just didn't know how much further I could go because there were a ton of hematite, magnetics, a ton of it in this material, and it's just even harder when it all builds up and it's all that super fine stuff that's hard to backpan, and it all stays up at the top with the gold. That's why I wanted to come back and clean that up, but I'm going to go through this material one more time, pan out some more material, and we'll be right back. Alright, we finally got all the minus 10 material all panned out. Nothing else in the pan. Let me show you the gold that we found from the rest of the material. Very shocked about it too. Let me zoom you guys in. So again, very super fine gold. Very super fine. And I mean tiny, like very tiny flour gold. Even smaller than that. And then yeah, we got some bigger chunks, but not that big, but very shocked. I thought this bag was supposed to have nuggets in it. Let me zoom you guys back out. Alright, we're going to suck this gold up in the 1 gram sniffer bottle here. There's just a ton of super fine gold. Alright, so I think I got to go through this material one more time. make sure we got all this super fine gold out. And when I get done doing that, we're going to start panning out the big material. So we shall be right back. So I went through that material. Let me show you the gold that we missed. Let me zoom you guys in. We missed probably about, I don't know, maybe 10 or 15 super fine pieces of gold. Not too bad. We got it now. So let's zoom you guys back out. And now we're going to suck this very tiny gold up in the snuffer bottle. Alright. So I think I'm fairly happy with panning this. I don't think I'm going to find any more. And if it is, it's going to be very few. And I mean super fine gold. It's not really going to matter on the scale anyway. So now we're going to pan out the big material. I'm just going to keep these couple of larger rocks out. And let's start panning it all at one time. So let's pan it out really quick. Yeah, that stuff was actually really tough to go through. I was really shocked it was that, like, hard. All that super fine gold makes it really hard to pan out. But I think I'm confident enough that we found all the gold in it. Well, like I said, if there was any, how tiny that gold is, the weight, it's not going to matter if there's any. And I'm pretty sure we got all of it, so I'm not that worried about it. Alright, let's back pan it and see what we get. Let me show you the gold. Let me zoom you guys in. Check that out. 3 awesome pieces of gold. We just gotta hope this and the other stuff come up to a gram, so very cool. Let me zoom you guys out. Alright. I just don't think that one is going to go up the snuffer bottle. We're going to try it. No. Yeah, but those two went. Alright, so we're going to put that one piece of gold in here. Very cool. Alright, so I don't think there's any more in this. I think we got all of it. Yeah, it looks like it. So, let me go clean all this up. Let me go get the gold out of here. And actually, we're going to come back and do a snuffer dump because I think I got to clean this up. So, I still got to go clean this up. We'll be right back to do the snuffer dump. Alright, so I just did the snuffer dump. Let me show you the gold that we got from the snuffer dump. Let me zoom you guys in. Check it out. Like I was saying, a lot of super fine gold, and I mean a lot. This is supposed to be a gram of gold, so we're gonna find out if there's a gram there. Not that much chunky gold like the description of the paydirt said. Let me zoom you guys back out. Alright. Really wasn't that dirty. There was a couple of pieces of maybe hematite or black sand or something, but I think it's fairly clean right now. Alright, so I'm going to go back and start drying the gold. We'll be back when I get all the gold dried up so we can weigh it, put it on the scale, see what we got, and then put it in the gold case. We'll be right back. Alright, we are back. Get all that gold cleaned up. We're ready to weigh it up to see if we got the 1/4 gram, the 1/2 gram, and the full gram. So let's weigh some gold. Turn on the scale. See if you guys could see it. You guys could actually see it there. Put our weigh boat on, and we're going to zero it out. All right, let's weigh up the gold. All right, this is the small bag. There's supposed to be at least a half of a gram in here. That is guaranteed. So we're gonna weigh it up. There we go. 0.26 gold. Very cool. We got the quarter gram that was supposed to be in there. That's very surprised. I didn't think that was going to weigh near a quarter of a gram. Let's zero it out again. Remember, there's supposed to be a half of a gram of gold in this one. I think there's chunkier gold in this bag than there was in the nugget bag. Let's see if we get that half of a gram. Right on the dot. Check that out. Let's put the gold back. We're zeroed out again. And here's the gold from the 1 gram bag. I think I'm going to weigh up that big chunky piece. I just want to see how much it actually weighs. There you go, 0.220 grams. Let's weigh up the rest of the gold and see if we get the 1 gram. There you go. Check that out. 1.010. All right. Let's weigh all the gold now. We're going to combine the half and quarter gram. Should at least still have 1.750 grams. There we go. We found 1.780 grams. Very cool. So I'm actually going to go figure out the ROIs per bag and the overall ROI. And then I guess we could put the gold in the gold case. So we'll be right back. All right, so we just figured out the ROI per bag and an overall ROI. The 2-ounce bag was $37. We got 0.25 grams. The gold found was 0.260. The gold value was $14.95. The ROI was 40.4%. The half-pound bag, which was the medium bag, was $58. We found 0.5 grams. The guaranteed was 0.5 grams. We found 0.500 grams. Gold value was $28.75 for an ROI of 49.6%. The Motherload bag, which was the big nugget bag, was $98. There was guaranteed of 1 gram. We found 1.010 grams. For a gold value of $58.08, brings it to a 59.2% ROI. I ordered this paydirt on 12/5/22. Gold was $1,788.54 per troy ounce, which comes to $57.50 per gram. The total cost was $193 for the 3 bags. Shipping was free. Our combined gold total was 1.780 grams. Our combined gold value is $101.78. Our combined ROI was 52.7%. So not horrible. It's still an over 50% ROI, which isn't that bad, I guess. It could have been better from a gold camp. I don't know if I'd ever try it again or not. I really don't know. But the higher ROI is the 1 gram bag, just so you guys know. I'm glad I had an opportunity to do this. It was fun to go through. A lot of super fine gold. We found 1.780. So this is what I wrote down. Colorado Gold Camp, small, medium, large. 1.780 grams for number 14. That's what we got. Also, this is the garnets in that piece of turquoise that I found. Lots of super small garnets in there. There was really tiny ones in the paydirt. I left those in. I'm not going to pick them out. These were the bigger ones that I saw while I was panning. And that nice chunky piece of turquoise with host rock on it. Very cool. And these were some other rocks that were in there. This one looks very interesting. Like, I like to crush it up and see if there's gold in it. Very cool. It's got the red, probably iron rock on it. There's quartz on it. Very cool. And there's like green on it too. I don't know if you could see it, but that might be copper staining. Very interesting. I'm going to hold on to that piece. But, yeah. But now let's put the gold in the gold case. And we'll show you guys some pictures at the end of the video. Please check them out. Here we go. Very cool. Got to make sure we get all that super fine gold in there. We'll check out the gold. Very cool. It's less than I expected, but at least we got our guaranteed gold, so I can't complain. But there we go. We got 14 of them done. I just wanted to say thanks for watching. If you guys haven't already, please hit that thumbs up. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. And I guess that will conclude this video. Be safe, be well, and I guess we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.